I have no idea if this is going to work. We are testing it all out. We are all happy. My previous screen recorder was not working, so I quickly downloaded a new one, and we're going to see if this one works. I did not check for audio in microphone audio, so if that is completely off, I apologize. At this point, I got super pissed, so I'm sorry if this is not the best video at all. First video, we're going through it. Going through some tough stages. So, we're gonna see. As you can see, I am on a little game called Clan Generator. Now, in specific, this is the mod Life Gen, so you get to play as your own cat. In the middle of my last recording, I was all the way over here, and what I was trying to explain is we were doing a challenge. So I've made my cat for the challenge. I've already named my clan. My clan is old but small, as per the challenge's rules. This is the Legacy Challenge, like in The Sims, but Life Gen version. So my cat has to make it to 24 moons. We can choose any clan, I don't want to say job, because they're not really jobs, but you know, we can be a mediator, a medicine cat, or a warrior. We can flirt with anyone, but we have to be 24 moons or older. Mass extinction is on. Same-sex coupling is on. Adoption is not. I think everything else, not knowing the other parent is off. Things like that. We can look at the rules here. And you cannot force a cat into mating with another cat. The cat that you were flirting with must ask you out. You cannot ask the other cat out or force it, he or she, to love you. You have to make sure that you're 24 moons or older. You cannot press the have kids button. It has to come naturally. And then you have to choose the heir. In order to be eligible, the chosen kit must have at least gone to 24 moons without a mate. So, there we go. I think I've caught you all up. Play expanded, get to 5 generations at most. 10 generations if you want to do all. I might as well just do 10 generations. Okay, here we go. That's my cat. Let's get this started. Next step. Oh, it might not let me do that. Oh, no. Fiddle Kit. Twilight Kit. Oh, I like Twilight Kit. I like Twilight Kit. Mist Kit. I think Mist Kit is very fitting. Air Kit, Scale Kit, Fig Kit, Shatter Kit, Tree Kit, Clear Kit, Quill Kit. We're doing Quill Kit. And the reason why we're doing Quill Kit is in my last clan that I was doing, we're playing, Quill Star was the leader, and Quill Star looked almost exactly like our Quill Kit. So let's go. So we are allowed to choose wherever. I do really like this area. And last time I played on the plains. I played right here. So might as well choose somewhere else. The mountains sound cool. The quarry is very cool. The ruins are very nice, but I don't know. Birch has gotten me. There's Gully, there's Grotto, there's Lakeside, there's Pine, and there's Birch. And we'll just start on New Leaf because it doesn't say otherwise. So we'll just do that. Ooh, Wolverine clan. Perfect! It already has it. Selected symbol, Wolverine. Continue Quill Kit. Oh, look at my little Quill Kit! Okay. Okay. This is the first moon without us. So Clan 0. Or, not Clan 0. Moon 0. We got Blue Star. Oh! Female Blue Star. How lucky is that? Oh, only 6 remaining lives. What did she do? Huh. Ibiston? Ibiston? Ooh. Rifer, she's the medicine cat. Ashen Ghost, mediator. And the mediator's, she's bloodthirsty. Interesting. Vervain Sprout. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Firebat. Bright Shard. Snowpaw. Saffron Snap. Ice Merc. Dandelion Kit. Blue Kit. Interesting. So this is our, small little clan. Okay, so I think we're just gonna immediately jump into it and start the moon so we can get into this challenge. Let's actually go to settings. Allow mass extinction events. I like to show it. Allow medicine cats, allow cats to save complete. Enable cat show moon. Yeah, I like that. Increase. No. We can do this though. No. 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 Fine. Yes, allow leaders to automatically choose a new deputy. We can allow all of this because it didn't say we didn't have to. Clan status. Dark Forest Cats 4? Woo! Whoa! Wow! What? This has never happened to me before. Interesting! Cloudpaw, Dark Forest Apprentice, Jasmine Leaf, Firefleck, and wow! Elmpaw, Larkspur Breeze, Fig Jumble, Burn Streak, Fern Smoke, Snapdragon, Dragon Skitter? Interesting! Okay, let's time skip. You as well as Flame Kit were discovered with no trace of your origins. Now, as you watch the warriors practice their skills under the bright sun, you feel a sense of excitement. Life in the clan is challenging, but you are eager to grow, to learn, and to take your place among the strong and brave. Wow, Dandelion Kit loudly complains as Firebat pulls him over to quickly groom his pelt. He manages to wriggle away and scurry off to the front of the crowd for a ceremony where he is renamed to Dandelion Paw and apprenticed to Ibiston. Blue Kit had taken to following Ashen Ghost around while she did her tasks, asking questions and listening. It wasn't a surprise when he chose to become a mediator apprentice under Ashen Ghost after earning his apprentice name, Blue Paw. Okay, so we have a blue star and we have a blue paw. Interesting. We'll look at this later, what I want to see. So, Quillkit, we are male. We are a Torty male, which I did that on purpose. I didn't know if we were going to be male or female, because I can never find out how to do that. Also, excuse me, I am sick. I explained in my last recording, and then that got... So, trying to explain it again is difficult. We are stuffed. That's good. And so do we have... Go to family. We have siblings. Flame Kit. And Bone. Let's look at Bone. Is glad that their kids are safe. So is a ghost loner. Wow. So our little sibling, Flame Kit, she is a female. Interesting. Interesting. Oh! Flame Kit has shoved me out of the way. Oh, wait, hold on. Quillkit was found stashed high up in a tree with claw marks marking the base. No parents were found nearby. However, there were fox prints not too far away. This cat has not begun training. Interesting. Okay, so, cat list. I want to talk to Blue Star. Another soul chained by the clan's traditions and warrior code. Maybe, just maybe, he'll be the one to break free. To see the world for what it really is. Whoa. Blue Pelt leaves to speak with StarClan. She closes her eyes and is immediately surrounded by her loved ones, friends, and clanmates who have passed on. Stars shine throughout their pelt, and their eyes are warm as they greet the new leader. Snapdragon Skitter dips her head in greeting. Energy surges through Blue Pelt's pelt as she receives a life for bravery. She reassures Blue Pelt that she's almost done. Fernsmoke steps forward to give Blue Pelt a life for mercy. Blue Pelt grits her teeth as a life rushes into her. Tuft Swoop walks up to Blue Pelt, offering a life for certainty. He smiles and states that the clan will do well under Blue Pelt's leadership. Larkspur Breeze steps forward to give Blue Pelt a life for farsightedness. Blue Pelt grits her teeth as a life rushes into her. Firefleck dips his head in greeting. Energy surges through Blue Pelt as she receives a life for acceptance. He reassures Blue Pelt that she is almost done. Jasmine Leaf walks up to Blue Pelt, offering her a life for friendship. She smiles and says that the clan will do well under Blue Pelt's leadership. A young cat emerges from the starry ranks to give a life. Starlight reflects off his youthful eyes. Elmpaw reaches up to give a life for honesty. Fig Jumbo walks up to Blue Pelt, offering a life for courage. She smiles and states that the clan will do well under Blue Pelt's leadership. Suddenly, the mist at the edge of the clearing takes shape. Dozens of wispy, starry spirits emerge, quickly surrounding Blue Pelt. We grant you your remaining 1 lives. Individually, each voice is distant but together. The force of their words shakes Blue Pelt to her core. Use them well, with our blessing. And in a heartbeat, they were gone. Fig Jumbo hails Blue Pelt by her new name, Blue Star, telling her that her old life is no more. She is granted guardianship of Wolverine clan, and is told to use her new power, use her new power wisely. The group of starry cats yowl Blue Star's name in support. Blue Star wakes up feeling a new strange strength within her body and knows that she's now ready to lead the clan. Wow. Let's talk to our deputy, who has just gotten Dandelion Paw as an apprentice. Ibis Dawn purrs when you waddle up to her. Oh. How's Ryfer? Our medicine cat has a small cat. Why, hello there, little flower. No, you've got to stay near your nest. Those big stinky cats might not see you there. There we are. I've been meaning to bring this to you anyway. It's a little bundle of moss you can cuddle with. Oh, Ryfer is sweet. Ashen Ghost, who is our mediator. Rest now, little one. Dream of the great warrior you'll become one day. Blue Paw, which is funny because at the start of my last recording that you guys are never going to see, unfortunately, Blue Kit was an option for us to take. Whoa, and his parents are Firebat and Blue Star. Hold on here. Let's go back to Blue Star has a mate. Whoa. So both Dandelion Paw and Blue Paw are children of Blue Star and Firebat. I was not expecting that. Okay, so let's talk to Blue Star. Or, not Blue Star. Blue Paw. You know what's funny? His name is Blue Paw. And his mom's name is Blue Star. It's so bright in this new world. Blue Paw sees you squinting at the sun and moves to sit in front of you, casting a shadow for you to sit in. Oh, Blue Paw's so sweet. Vervain Sprout is a male. That little one doesn't know the harshness of the world yet. Maybe he'll be lucky. Maybe he'll find happiness. I hope he does, even if I couldn't. Oh. Alright then. Your mate is Ibis Dawn. What? This is crazy. Peekaboo. Oh, look, Saffron Saffron Snap. Quillkit is purring. Apologies again for me being sick. It's gonna be annoying. Then we have Brightshade, who is training Snowpaw. Anyone who thinks these things are cute must be delusional. Oh, okay, you're mean. I see how it is. And here is Snowpaw, 10 moons old. Whoa! Hey there, little guy. Shouldn't you be in the nursery? You've got an adventurous spirit. I like that about you. But for now, you gotta stay where it's safe. Come on, let's go back to your parents. We don't have parents. Dandelion Paw, who is 6 moons, looking very cute. Oh, you got your eyes open. Wait until you see the world outside. It's full of big warriors who pretend to be serious, but really just want to play moss ball and nap in the sun, just like you. Oh, Dandelion Paw is so sweet. Saffron Snap, who is an elder. Saffron Snap prances into the nursery tail high. She coos at you, a smile on her face. Oh, aren't you just the cutest thing? There's Icemark, who is another senior. Whoa, this is him? He is so small. Hard to believe I was that small once. Huh. And he's an elder. And then we have Quillkit and my sister Flankit. I think that's very fitting. We can go back to relationships now. Dandelion Paw wants Snowpaw to stay safe and happy. High positive effect. So I think in today's video we're just gonna go up to 5-6 moons. I want to see what Quillkit looks like as an apprentice, and then we will end today's video. We might stop at 5 moons. We'll just have to see. 5 moons for me, 6 moons for the clan. Brightshard does something embarrassing in the middle of camp today. It makes Blue Paw feel slightly better. Quillkit nods politely as Firebat passes by. Every muscle of Snowpaw's body tenses when Dandelion Paw walks by. Vervain Sprout doesn't seem very concerned when Blue Star complains about something aching. Blue Star, Firebat, and Ashen Ghost took a sunbath and had a little small talk. Blue Paw does something embarrassing in the middle of camp today. It makes Blue Star feel slightly better. Ibiston noticed how closely Blue Star sticks to her beliefs. Ibiston thinks Blue Paw smells nice today. Ryfer scoffed loudly at one of Blue Paw's suggestions. Ryfer notices that Blue Paw is always one of the first to volunteer for a difficult task. Brightshard and Icemark talk about what they see in the clouds. Brightshard bickered about something trivial with Dandelion Paw. Firebat snickles at Snickles? Yeah, you can tell I'm feeling sick. Firebat snickers as Snowpaw falls flat on his face in the middle of camp. Snowpaw does something that makes Firebat days a little better. Icemark tells Vervain Sprout that he is worried for him. When getting something to eat, Vervain Sprout sees Snowpaw allow someone else to take his favorite prey. Ashen Ghost thinks that Dandelion Paw is acting overly dramatic lately. Dandelion Paw points out to Ashen Ghost that a spider is in her nest before she sits in it. Saffron Snap thinks Ibis Dawn is a very good listener. Ashen Ghost uses one of Saffron Snap's fears against her. That's mean. Icemark hears Blue Star purring during a nap. And finally, Icemark thinks Snowpaw was nice to him today. Blue Star woke up with a mild headache, but went about her day anyway, trying to ignore the nagging pain. Ryfer was moving some branches out of the way when she got a splinter. Other clans? Yeah, there's nothing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on patrol. We're just going to go on random patrol. Oh, no, we're good on prey. Oh, the patrol spots a badger making a den on Spindle Clan territory. Proceed. Ibiston is not willing to let any cat die into a badger. She orders the patrol to continue on while she waits on Spindle Clan patrol to come by to give them a warning about the badger. Relations with Spindle Clan have improved. Well, that is awesome to hear, because I would like to keep relations between clans semi-alright. I just feel it necessary. Patrol again, we'll do random 3. A random patrol. The patrol devolves into ghost stories, putting everyone on edge. Oh, I forgot to read for that. Well, we're gonna do her herb gathering. Ryfer has to attend to one of her grimmer jobs as a medicine cat. The grounds where Wolverine clan goes to mourn their dead needs to be tended to. She brings along Firebat as her assistant for this trip. The two cats head out in relative silence. There's a sharp yell of pain, followed by a string of muttered curses, and Ryfer turns to see Firebat holding one of her paws off the ground. It seems that the other cat stepped on a thorn. Youch. They'll have to go back to camp and fix that up. So that is the patrols. We're gonna save. Save the clan. And I think we've done everything we can. We talked to everyone. I'm gonna go really quickly, take a quick break. So I'm back. Sorry for the little break. Because this is all new to me, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to edit that out. We will see. So I think these next few minutes are going to go by relatively quickly, just because we can't do anything. So I think we will go to 6 moons. Let's time skip. And look at us, little Quill Kid, looking very cute. As the camp settles down for the night, you curl up in your nest, but can't seem to fall asleep. You want to continue to play. You attempt to climb a tree. Your small claws scrape against the bark, but you don't get very far before a warrior urges you back down to the nursery. Thankfully, Blue Star's headache is gone. Blue Star has announced she's expecting kids. She wouldn't dare settle down and let the others do the work while she rested. Things will continue as usual for now. Okay, so we will be 3 moons old when Blue Star has her kids. So I'm thinking, because the other cats are a little old, we're only going to be 3 moons apart. By 24 moons, we may be able to start flirting with some of Blue Star's kids. If no one has kids before then, or some loner doesn't come in, a lot of things could happen before then, but we shall see. Ryfer's small cut is no longer bothering her, and Firebat's small cut is no longer bothering her. Dandelion Paw turned to Quillkit in a time of need, only for Quillkit to abandon him. To be fair, Dandelion Paw, we are only 1 moon. Blue Paw asks Dandelion Paw to teach him how to sing. So well, I guess. Quillkit and Ibis Dawn watch drama unfold in camp. Snowpaw and Blue Star are chatting about what they're doing today. Blue Star is checking on Blue Paw. Oh, very nice. Blue Star prays that she isn't on patrol with Dandelion Paw tomorrow. Oh, Ibis Dawn is thinking about how much Snowpaw reminds she of her own apprentice days. Oh, okay. Quillkit tries to comfort Ibis Dawn, but has no idea what happened to make her so gloomy. It's okay. Ryfer doesn't warn Saffron Snap before applying a stinging pollutus? I want to say that's how it's pronounced. I don't know, you guys in the comments can tell me if I'm pronouncing anything wrong. Anyone's name's wrong. I mean, it has been a while since I have read the Warrior Cat books. I just thought this challenge would be fun to do. And it's going to be a long challenge, because I'm thinking 10 generations. Gonna go 10 generations, and we are on Gen 1. So trust when I say that there will be a lot of content. At least I will try. If I lose motivation, then I can't make promises. But let's continue. Ryfer is fascinated by one of Dandelion Paw's stories. Brightshard compliments Snowpaw on a skill he trained hard on. Brightshard sees Quillkit be kind to one of Brightshard's friends. Firebat can't help but admire Brightshard's pelt. Snowpaw gets a bug off of Firebat's pelt and takes it out to camp. Vervain Sprout sees a clanmate complimenting Saffron Snap and feels a pang of envy. Firebat forces Vervain Sprout to reevaluate his jealousy about Blue Star. Good job, Firebat. You are protecting your mate. Vervain Sprout notices how closely Dandelion Paw sticks to his beliefs. Ashen Ghost and Blue Paw chat about clan news. Flamekit doesn't entertain a rumor that is spreading about Ashen Ghost. An issue becomes benign when Saffron Snap remembers Blue Star's advice. Iceberg bluntly claims Saffron Speck is being childish over her relationship with Ibis Dawn. Saffron Snap saw Flamekit the other day and did get a chance to meow hello. Snowpaw motivates Icemark to do something difficult. Icemark has had a great time hanging out with Blue Paw lately. Flamekit and Ashen Ghost enjoy each other's company. Very nice. We already saw this. So, I think it is only fair that we talk to our sister first. Flamekit! And her parents' name is Bone. She is fearless and steps lightly. And her history is the same. Quillkit, question of the day incoming in 3, 2, 1. Why does Icemark stink so badly? It's like he hasn't had a bath in a moon. Okay. Hey, I said it was a question, not that I had an answer. Okay, little Flamekit, you are looking very cutesy. And then, we are feeling sleepy. And we are quiet and a good singer. Okay, interesting. And yes, we are that rare Belle Tortie, because I love me some torties. I don't know if we talk to the elders as much. I mean, we're kits and we don't have a queen. So, Snake's out of his nest at Moon High to make sure the camp's okay. And wonders what Ashen Ghost is up to. Also, let me just go to Blue Star really quick. She's 97 moons. And how old is Firebat? 77. Okay. Excusez-moi. Unfortunately, being sick does this to me. So, we have 14 cats. I'm still obsessing over the fact that we have 4 Dark Forest cats. My first run of this, we had 1. Like, it's crazy. That's insane. So, in terms of who I'd probably talk to, definitely my sister. Definitely the apprentices. I think as a younger kit, we don't take into account how precious the elders are and the stories they could tell. I think maybe we'll talk to one elder. Dandelion Paw gives you a polite smile as you walk past. Snowpaw. Hey, Quillkit, want to play a game? Let's do Leader of Stone Clan. What? Never heard of it? Unbelievable! We used to play it all the time when I was young. You still are pretty young, Snowpaw. Kids these days, so uneducated. Luckily, you have me to teach you. Okay, so here's how it works. Snowpaw explains the game to you, eyes flashing with excitement. As you play together, it almost seems like he's enjoying it more than you are. Yeah, I mean, okay, you're 11 mutants. Never mind, I take that back. I mean, you're still young for a cat. So in terms of, let's go to Blue Paw and talk to him. It's important to listen and learn, little Quillkit. This clan relies on each of us doing our part. Interesting. Okay. We'll definitely talk to Blue Star, and I think, yeah, she's pregnant. That's crazy. And I think the reason why is because we may look up to Blue Star. And I think what we're gonna do is we are going to try to become a warrior. We're gonna try and become deputy and possibly become leader. That is very ambitious, and we might not get to it this generation. I mean, we have 5 to 10 generations to go through. So, I mean, anything could happen. What is it? What do you need? You just want to talk? How about, for the future, we set up a policy where you only come and find me if you really, really need something, okay? Oh, alright. Fair enough. Let's talk to Ibis Dawn. Ah! Oh, Quill Kid, don't sneak up on me like that. You really scared me. Ryfer, I feel like talking to the medicine cat is necessary. Oh, be careful near the brambles, dear kid. It's easy to get hurt. Now, let's talk to Saffron Speck. Want to see me sneak past the elders then without them noticing? It's all in the paws. Watch and learn. Ah, did you see that? They didn't even blink. I think we might talk to Firebat. Oh, you worried about your first hunt, Quillkit? Ah, don't sweat it. Just be yourself and trust in your instincts. Remember, every cat started somewhere. You got this. Very reassuring. Oh, it's a lesbian couple and I didn't even realize it. Very nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do the random. Ryfer leads a patrol out to explore Wolverine Clan's territory and bring back any herbs they can spot. Her whiskers want to twitch with every raindrop that hits her, but the clan doesn't have the luxury to sit inside away from the weather. It's absolutely miserable weather to be gathering herbs, and Ryfer wishes she didn't have to. Despite Bright Shades nearly slipping and falling over multiple times during the patrol and them all getting drenched to the bone, they do miraculously still manage to bring back some herbs. Coolio. Firebat spots a rabbit up ahead, but it seems to be acting strange. The patrol can see its tremors from a few fox lengths away. Let's look at our patrol traits. Lonesome, faithful, and childish. Patrol skills: caretaking, matchmaking, efficient, and clever. We have clever and childish. So I'm gonna roll some dice. My little D&D dice here. Yes, I do happen to play D&D. Alright, I'm gonna roll a nat 20. Because we have two I'd say contradicting traits here. Or a trait and a skill. We have the clever skill and the childish trait. So let's say anything above a 10, we do not proceed. Below a 10, we must proceed. And that is a 6, so we must proceed. Firebat leaps for the rat, but it still manages to slip away, despite its obvious illness. Okay, so we got lucky. No cat is dying today. Let's send these two on a patrol. Blue Star suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Snowpaw. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. Okay. So every cat is looking good today. We're gonna time skip a moon. Let's go to ceremonies. I'm just gonna break it down. Bright Shard sits in the crowd, chest puffed out in pride as she watches Snowball be named Snow Dawn, and honored for his hard work. She considers herself lucky to have been able to train such an amazing young cat, and looks forward to seeing the warrior he becomes. Let's break this down, because I may have just read ahead and saw some things. Blue Star hopes their litter will be small. She feels overwhelmed by the idea of a big litter. She decides to move into the nursery in preparation for her soon-to-come kits. Ibis Dawn announced that she is expecting kits. She couldn't imagine being trapped in the nursery yet and insists she can keep on working. Here's the death. Saffron Snap, which is the only elder we talked to last moon, was found stiff and curled up at her nest. It seems she has died in her sleep. past moon, Saffron and Snap has taken their place in Star Clan. Wolverine Clan mourns their loss, and their clanmates will miss the spot they took up in their lives. Moments of their life are shared in stories around the circle of mourners, as those that were closest to them take them to their final resting place. Big sad. Dandelion Paw had a disagreement with Flame Kit about something or other. So our sister is getting into a few disagreements. Ashen Ghost smacks a spider off of Blue Paw. Quill Kit keeps looking behind Iceberg during their conversation. Oh, very disrespectful us. Dandelion Paw surprises Snowdog with something nice. Blue Star is glad to have a clanmate like Dandelion Paw. Snowdon takes the sunny spot that Blue Star was about to lay in. Saffron Snap doesn't laugh when Ibis Paw or Ibis Dawn does something embarrassing. Good job. Well, that's obviously going to be before Saffron Snap died. Ibis Dawn quickly apologizes after bumping into Dandelion Paw. Oops, excuse me. That definitely didn't sound good. Also, in the comments below, just really quickly, when you are customizing your own cat, how do you switch the gender? Because I always end up as a male cat, and I'm wondering why. I don't exactly know what I'm missing. I don't know if that's just randomized. I mean, that's not bad. I like playing as, my cats, regardless of the gender. I just, customizing the cat. I know mine is different from other people's life gen, and I don't know if that's because mine isn't the earliest or the latest update. Although it did just update for me. I don't know what it's about, but in the comments below, if you happen to play this game and you know how to switch up the gender when customizing your own cat, could you please leave a little not like, but comment explaining how to do that? I may just be very dumb. Anyways, let's get back to it. Rifer can tell how brave Brightshard is about something being important. Rifer doesn't think the object that Blue Paw asked her to find is real. Something good happens to Brightshard and most clanmates congratulate her, but Flame Kit doesn't say anything at all. Oh, come on, Flame Kit, no! The clan notices that Brightshard and Blue Paw always sit far away from one another. Uh-oh. Firebat and Blue Paw realize that they were the only ones that saw the shooting star. Oh. Blue Paw makes a small sacrifice that benefits Firebat. I love this little mother-son dynamic. Vervain, Sprout, and Ashen Ghost chat about clan news. Vervain Sprout feels safe with Cool Kit around. Okay, so we're definitely talking about, or not talking about, but talking to Vervain Sprout today. I'm sorry I sound so sick, and it sounds so bad. Ashen Ghost gets a little irritated seeing Snowdawn ignore a mess in camp. Saffron Snap, before she's passed away, is frustrated with Ibis Dawn, but hears her crying alone and immediately feels guilty. That's a medium positive effect. Saffron Snap thinks Brightshard looks nicer than her today. Looking at the stars, Icemark and Flamekit make up some constellations. Icemark sighs as Flamekit is assigned to a task Icemark has been wanting for moons. Flamekit and Dandelion Paw take turns in a small patch of sunlight. Dandelion Paw has gotten heat exhaustion, and Flamekit woke up with a mild headache but went about her day anyway, trying to ignore the nagging pain. Blue Paw travels to Chestnut Clan to resolve some recent border disputes. However, it seems Blue Paw only made Chestnut Clan more upset. Snowdawn was caught sharing prey with the kitty pet, who was chased off by a patrol. The clan has encountered Oito? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so now for this. The Legacy Challenge has nothing about what Snow Dawn has done. But for my own sake, just to up the ante, I'm going to Snow Dawn, who looks is playing prank on Quill Kid. Okay, so we have to talk to them. Let's practice the hunting crouch. Snow Dawn inspects you as you get into position. Not bad, you'll be a great hunter one day. Unfortunately, let's go to history. Pray with a kitty pet on moon 3, I believe. That is moon 3, yes. So, 1 strike. That'll just strike 1. We'll just have that in here. So I'm gonna give them the 3 strikes. Just to up the ante, because the legacy challenge is more solely based on everything to do with our generation. But the cats around us have to have consequences as well. So, Snow Dawn, that is your first of 3 strikes. You get 2 more strikes, and you will be exiled. Now, before we go on, let's talk about the strikes. A cat gets up to 3 strikes. And this is just me adding to it because I've obviously watched other YouTubers play and they've added these strikes, and I think it's a good idea. What I believe for the strikes is that after, we'll put it at 50 moons. Not 50. 10. 10 moons, okay? Which is a short time, but also a long time gameplay-wise. After 10 moons, if they're on 1 strike or 2 strikes, those strikes get taken away. Unless they do something and they get a 3rd strike and then they're exiled. Because I don't want to be too harsh and just not give them a chance to prove themselves worthy of staying in the clan. So we're going to allow them 10 moons. And then we can take the strike away. If they do something else and they're on their 2nd strike, then they have to be exiled on their 3rd strike. That's that. Let's go to cat list now. Blue Star, you are 1 moon pregnant. And you did not want to talk to me. Misses her own missing her own nest despite the one in this and then being fine. Let's just talk to Flamekit, because that's my sister. Flamekit makes a silly face at you. Interesting. Let's look at Vervain Sprout, because he was feeling very safe with us. Not interested. Okay. I Miss Dawn, do you have something to say? Sound a little busy. Mind if we talk later? Do we have any luck with Rifer? Huh? Oh, hello there, Quill Kid. What's on your mind today, little one? What's it like in StarClan? Well, it's certainly bright. It's a land full of stars everywhere you look. It's welcoming and free. Will you go to StarClan? Of course. A fierce little warrior like you probably has a special spot up there. Well, let's hope we don't go to StarClan right now, because that'd be losing the challenge. Ashen Ghost. We don't really need to talk to her, but I'll do it anyways. Look, Quillkit, if you have a problem with somebody, you can't be shy about it. Honesty is key. It doesn't help anyone to keep everything all bottled up inside. You have a voice, so you gotta use it. Sure, my job is keeping the peace, but sometimes the best way to resolve conflict is to start it, you know? I have a feeling that's because of her bloodthirsty trait. Let's talk to Bluepaw. Really? You want to hear that song again? Okay, fine. Remember, you asked for this. There's no place like Wolverine Clan, because here we are, wild and free, and nobody can disagree. Look at the stars, the way they shine. StarClan has given us a bountiful time. And pray in rocks and leaves of gold, may StarClan continue to sing the songs of old. From once before and now onwards, as a clan we strive forward, we push on, and this is the Wolverine Clan Clat song. I cannot sing. My stuffed nose. If I wasn't sick, I would have sang that. Is laughing gleefully. Hi there, little one. Have your parents taught you about how kittens are born yet? Firebat or orphaned? No? Oh, you poor thing. So you see, one cat loves another very much. Hey, Revenge, bro, what are you doing? I'm trying to educate the clan's kids. I'm only 2 moons old. Bright Shard, she's strict, is conducting a rather rigorous training session for the younger warriors. What is it? Can't you see that I'm busy? You want to play a game with me? Huh, I haven't played since I was in the nursery. Do yourself a favor and find someone who has nothing better to do. Like Rifer. Yo, what? Rifer is the medicine cat. Dandelion Paw has heat exhaustion. Sorry, Cool Kid. Maybe some other time. I have to get the elders fresh mosh again. Mosh? Moss. You are in the medicine den. Why are you getting moss from the elder? And I guess we'll talk to Icemark. Stay close to your mentor once you're an apprentice. Wolverine Clan's territory spans thousands of tail lengths. It's easy to get lost if you wander too far. Will do! That being said, I'm pretty sure we just talked to everyone, so let's go on patrol. Yeah, we'll proceed. Snow Dawn calls out a battle plan, and the cats flow into it carefully. Yeah, I mean, we had fighting as a skill set, so I didn't even have to roll. And we also had Bloodthirsty. Yeah. There was no reason to roll for that. It was a small dog anyways, so. And this is herb gathering, so we definitely don't need to roll. More marigold would be useful, particularly with greenleaf in full swing. The season will bring the marigold to bloom, and the flowers are just as useful as the leaves to Rifer, and extremely easy to spot from a distance, especially with a patrol of her clanmates to assist. Marigold was gathered. The low-growing marigold creeps across the ground. Its strange leaves that imitate fern fronds are distinct, but hard to spot from a distance. What's visible even from across the meadow is their explosively sunset-colored flowers. Even the warriors understand how to identify marigold in full bloom. So we're gonna save. And we're gonna go another moon. I just realized that we don't have the moon spinning here. Very interesting. Okay, before we get into this, my dog is barking to let her back in, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have just looked at the time of this recording, and it is about 50 minutes long. So we will go ahead and do this moon, and then we will stop for today. I didn't expect for this episode to be so long, but next episode we will get into apprenticeship. Because we'll be 4 moons, so yes, next episode we will get into apprenticeship, we'll go to 6 moons and get that done. So I think we'll get to spend some time in apprenticeship. Let's do this. Oh, hold on, before we do that. Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. Firebat asks you if you've started thinking about what you'd like to be when you're older, and anxiety fills your heart, overwhelmed by the possibility of the future. You're kept awake all night, terrified of the shadows on the nursery walls. You watch Ibis Dawn organize a patrol, hoping one day that you'll be part of one. There were no ceremonies. Let's look at birth and death. In the quiet of the nursery, in the nest they've spent so long preparing, Blue Star and Firebat welcome a litter of 2 kits. Ibis Dawn hopes the litter will be small. She feels overwhelmed at the idea of a big litter. She's keen to move into the nursery quickly, as though by doing so her litter will get the message and appear sooner. Let's look at... We got little Swan Kit! Swan Kit! Swan Kit is stomping his little paws on the ground, figuring out how to use them. And then we got Teasel Kit, or Tessel Kit. Sunlit ice eyes, very cute. So they're both male. and he does not want to speak. Let's go to relationships, and let's go down the line. When getting something to eat, Dandelion Paw sees Rifer allows someone else to take his favorite prey, or her favorite prey. Blue Paw thinks Ashen Ghost was nice to him today. Quillkit realizes that he and Blue Paw have a lot of the same hardships, so we'll definitely talk to Blue Paw. Snowdawn learns about Blue Paw's struggles and is surprised at how well he carries himself. Blue Star had a disagreement with Firebat while on patrol earlier. Blue Star, Snowdawn, and Brightshade, or Shard, partake in a lazy evening as the sun hits the camp just right. Blue Star ignores Flame Kid. Oh, my poor sister. Ibiston didn't expect Blue Star to be so amicable today. Ibiston talks to one of Quillkit's friends and begins to understand why others like him. Rifer asks Flamekit how she's doing. Rifer saw Dandelion Paw the other day and didn't get a chance to meow hello. Rifer takes Icemark out to look at the stars, explaining the constellations to him. Snowdawn seems respectful of Brightshard's boundaries as of late. Brightshard, wanting to help keep her clanmates in shape and ready for anything, woke Dandelion Paw, Ifebat, Firebat, Icemark, and Blue Paw up early for morning stretches. Yeah, no one appreciated that. Brightshard wishes that a clanmate liked her as much as they liked Swankit. Swankit is the leader's child, and Swankit, he was just born. Brightshard, you cannot be jealous of a newborn kid. Ashen Ghost says she hopes Firebat has a nice day. Firebat was scolded for something that Snowdawn gets praised for. Vervain, Sprout, and Rifer argued about something trivial, and neither of them apologized. Well, that's not good. Seems like they're both pretty hard-headed. Firebat asks a lot of questions about Vervain Sprout's jealousy over Icemark, and it's been an eye-opening conversation. At least that's a positive effect. Blue Paw compliments Vervain Sprout's name. Ashen Ghost and Quillkit snarl at one another over something trivial. Yo, I know you're not having beef with a kid. Ashen Ghost covered for Swankit on something minor. Brightshard gives some advice to Icemark. It's not good advice, but Icemark appreciates the effort. And Icemark notices that Quillkit doesn't want to help out, and Flamekit notices that some of her clanmates talk highly of Ibiston. Well, because Ibiston is the deputy, so I'd assume so. So there we have that. Let's go to health. Let's see what's happening in health. Dandelion Paw's heat exhaustion has abated. In the quiet of the nursery, in the nest, yep, we talked about Blue Star and Firebat. Tongue twister. That's not even a tongue twister, I just couldn't pronounce it. Flamekit's headache is gone, that's good. There's nothing on other clan. Quillkit and Flamekit try to sneak out, but are caught and return to the nursery. Since they're kids, I'm not going to give them strikes. They don't know what's happening. They're new to the world. But both siblings trying to get out is something. And I'm sitting in the shade trying to find some hidden part from the heat. Interesting! I would not imagine me sneaking out, but here we are. Flamekit, on the other hand, I can see her sneaking out. Flamekit hums a catchy tune. Oh, hey Quillkit, I was coming up with a song. Want to hear it? Sure. Really? Alright. It goes like this. Oh, Wolverine Clan, oh, Wolverine Clan, oh, how I love you, Wolverine Clan. Do you like it? I'll just say I love it. Oh, really? That's so sweet of you to say. Tell you what, for all your support, I'll give you a shout out next verse. It'll go like, oh, Quillkit, my music writing partner. Very cute. Let's go to cat list. I don't think we're going to talk to either Blue Star or Ibiston, only because they're in the nursery right now, or you, specifically, are in the medicine den. You're still, it says you're in the medicine den, but I do believe you'll be moving into the nursery later. So I'm not going to bother either of them. I'm going to bother Rifer. Why, hello there, Quillkit. How's my favorite patient doing today? You've got a sore throat? Well, we can't have that now, can we? Let's see. What do I have that can help? Ah, perfect. Here you go, a little bit of honey. Make sure to only have a little bit. See, Ryfer is nice. I like Ryfer. We'll talk to Ash and Ghost. Ugh, it's so boring today. Everything's way too calm and peaceful. How am I supposed to do my job? Hey, maybe we could go into a fight, and then I can mediate it. Come on, take a jab at me. What's something that always annoyed you? But don't get too cocky. I'm armed and dangerous with conflict resolution skills. Interesting. Okay. Here's a blue paw. Stay close to your mentor once you're an apprentice. Wolverine Clan's territory spans thousands of tailings, and it's easy to get lost if you wander too far. Vervain Sprout didn't like us very much, so I'm tempted to insult Vervain Sprout. Please, I've heard worse from the kids in the nursery. I am a kid in the nursery. Firebat. You know, I probably shouldn't tell you this one, but yesterday I went on a lone border patrol and got right up on top of that big cliff on the edge of the territory. You know, the one that overlooks our border with Chestnut Clan? Yeah. Then I think I met someone from Chestnut Clan on the other side of it. They yelled up at me, and I think they might have been trying to greet me, but all I heard was a yelp, and it really scared me. I almost slipped off, but I'm okay now, obviously. Hey, don't look at me like that. I have, so far, calculated the mortality rate of all my encounters with 100% accuracy. Firebat winks at you with a smarty cat gleam in her eye, before turning back to what they were doing. Okay, Firebat. Bright Shard, you're mean. I'm gonna insult you. You're full of spirit, aren't you? I can't wait to see the cat you'll become. She didn't even take it as an insult. Snowdawn, I'll talk to you. Hey, Cricket, but I can catch this butterfly before you can. Ready, set, go! Oh, we're definitely catching that butterfly. Dandelion Paw, who is so pretty. Hey there, Cricket. What are you doing so far from the nursery? Hey, I'm not uptight, silly fella. It's just dangerous outside, even for a big cat like me. How about this? You go back there, and I'll come with you and show you how to do a front paw swipe. Oh. And then we'll obviously talk to our last elder. Are you worried about your apprentice ceremony, Cricket? Oh, don't worry. It's not so bad. You just have to worry about pleasing your mentor, that's all. Well, I guess there's the training to consider, too. All those battle moves to memorize, and hunting positions. Plus, there's apprentice and politics, too, and making friends isn't always easy. Not to mention the assessments, the huge territory, the crushing loneliness, the massive weight of your clanmates' expectations on your shoulders. I'm sorry, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, you'll be fine, don't worry. Thanks a lot, Ice Mark. Here's Cricket, and here's my sister Flamekit. Okay, so now we go on patrols, which we have a lot of prey. The green leaf air is warm on his whiskers as Vervain Sprout leads his patrol out. Vervain Sprout suddenly motions for a halt. The cats can see a squirrel chewing on a nut beneath a tree. Surely, if they try to catch it, I'll just retreat up into branches. But Firebat seems to want to try. Ooh! When the squirrel scurries up the tree, as expected, Firebat clambers after it. Unfortunately, she returns empty-pawed and looking a bit worse for wear. Firebat got scrapes. Patrol again. Ryfer leads a patrol out to explore Wolverine Clan's territory and bring back any herbs they can spot. Her whiskers want to twitch with every raindrop that hits her, but the clan doesn't have the luxury to sit inside, away from the weather. It's absolutely miserable weather to be gathering herbs in, and Ryfer wishes she didn't have to. Despite Bright Shard nearly slipping and falling over multiple times during the patrol, and them all getting drenched to the bone, they do, miraculously, still manage to bring back herbs. Dandelion and catmint were gathered. Okay. So, that's where we're going to lead it off to today. We will turn 4 moons next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first episode to our Legacy Challenge and Life Gem. I know this video is completely out of the blue and not something I would usually do, but I've been obsessing over this game and I joined the Discord to find some challenges. So here we are. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!